At the newly renovated Sunset Lounge, cultural anthropologist Dr. Alicia Wynn explains why this building is so significant to the legacy of the historic Northwest.
It's so important because it has been here for such a long time, and it is a historic icon.
During segregation in the Jim Crow South of the 40s, 50s, and 60s, a who's who of African-American artists played here, from Ella Fitzgerald and Duke Ellington to James Brown.
Oh my God, I got to see James Brown. Sam Cooke, Ray Charles, James Brown, Fats Domino, they were all here.
It's also an important part of many local families' histories, including Dr. Wynn's. She grew up around here, and her mother not only attended concerts at the Sunset, but also had her debutante cotillion right here.
Our names were called individually, Alice, Frederick.
It's a familiar story for many area residents, and seeing this place takes them back.
We would come down here to the Sunset on a Saturday night. We would dance. We would have a good time.
When Mom would go to work, she didn't know I would get dressed and come to the Sunset.
Except for a few special events, the Sunset Lounge has not reopened for business yet. But the music-themed Heart and Soul Park right across the street, with artwork that pays tribute to the artists who play the Sunset, as well as some local heroes, is already living up to its name. The backdrop for events like this holiday festival. Make some noise right now! It's also a fun place for kids to play built-in musical instruments. And the centerpiece of the park, this intriguing sculpture by Nikisha Durrett.
There is a quote of Duke Ellington that really resonates with me, where he's talking about the air shaft of Harlem Tenement is like a loudspeaker. And if you were to put your ear up to a loudspeaker, if it were here in front of the Sunset Lounge, what are some of the voices that you would hear from the ancestral past?
And all of this keeping the legacy of the historic Northwest alive. This is Cheryl Kahn reporting for WPB-TV.